Hello, this is Anonymous270 here. I've already written this piece of music, but I thought it would be just interesting to go over it and just show you what I did with this. So this is a jingle that I was tasked to write by Mr. Potatosen. Mr. Potatosen is a YouTube channel. They do gaming, play Counter-Strike. If you want to go check them out, which I strongly recommend you should, I have their channel and my featured channels on my YouTube channel. So I was in touch with Mr. Potatosen and was asked to create a jingle. I was given a little bit of like a sample piece of what they wanted it to sound like, and it was like jazzy, like upbeat blues sort of stuff. And I made this really simple but catchy blues little piece. So regular blues, I used I went in G for blues, so I did goes G, C, like the G, C, G, D, C, G sort of thing, and I made this actually really fast, so like this is sort of like the speed, so like that, pretty fast, so this is what I had, and then I can just sort of piece it together and show you guys like what I did. If you're like trying to work with blues, so you know how to kind of work with this. So here is what it sounds like. So that was that. I had my metronome on, which gets kind of annoying. There we go. So the way that I did this is fairly simple. So I started with the piano part, which is just this. And I just changed, the chords. So I can go in like that's what it looks like. Just the way that it works is taking like let's see. So there's our chord. That's like a G major. And the way that you can get like that dun 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 is by doing this, keeping the root, so keeping that G, and just moving the fifth up to a sixth. And there's a lot of ways to do this. You can also like work in like some minor stuff. So a lot of the times in jazz, you'll use stuff like these sort of like licks where you slide it. So for example, like that is a really nice way to do that. But I used instead of that. So that's how you make that, and then you just switch from like, and do like the different chord progressions. So then we do like, and then back. So that's how you do that, and then the little like high pitched stuff is, so you take for G, you use the D and the G. Use that sort of choppiness, and then the fun thing to do is add the lick, where you do like that slide, go from the D flat to the D. And then you can also like that. Very fun to mess around with. So that's what I did there. Also, we have the bass part. Very simple. You're just using the roots there. Nothing very difficult. Now we also have these trumpets. The sample piece that Mr. Potatosen gave me was a saxophone, but the saxophone sound I didn't really think did the piece much good, so I decided to just use the big band trumpets, which is a little bit corny, but I thought it was kind of fun. kind of funny. And then these jazz brushes, that's the name of the kit that I used. It's really nice. So I made this little beat. And even just together with like the piano, that like sounds, so like if we take out all of this, just this, that's a nice beat. So I really like that, the way that I made that. And then the bass. The bass is kind of, it looks very technical, but it really isn't much. I'm just using those notes in there and sliding. Like that, just sliding. And you can hear, like, some of those notes aren't, well, the notes are fine, but it's like the rhythms aren't necessarily perfect, and I really like that. It feels more natural that way. So. I have sent this to Mr. Potatosen, and it is really great. So, hopefully, this is, you know, the Potatosen, Mr. Potatosen jingle. And yeah, so I use blues, jazz sort of stuff. And I hope that this was interesting, helpful if you are trying to work with blues or are interested in blues and kind of the way that it sounds. Because a lot of the times you can hear stuff like this and not necessarily know like what's happening, like how it works. So that is all I have for today's video. This has been Anonymous 270. Thank you for watching if you made it to this point. Please like the video, subscribe if you want more. I am putting out content all the time, so please be on the lookout for that. This has been Anonymous 270. Thank you for watching.